Episode 4, Descent into Darkness. The heavy iron door groaned as Alex, Noah, and Riley pressed their weight against it, sealing themselves away from the monstrous entity. Their ragged breaths filled the dimly lit chamber as they turned toward the wooden staircase spiraling downward. "I hate this," Riley muttered, wiping sweat from his brow. "Down is always bad." Alex exhaled sharply. "We need to regroup with Sam and Jade. We don't have another choice." Noah adjusted his grip on the flashlight and nodded. "Let's move." Quietly, as they descended, the wooden steps creaked under their weight, sending eerie echoes into the abyss below. The air grew colder, damp with an unsettling mustiness, as though the walls themselves were breathing. Shadows danced along the stone, shifting unnaturally with every flicker of Noah's flashlight. "Where even are we?" Riley whispered. "Some underground part of the house," Noah speculated. "Maybe a dungeon or crypt." "Perfect. Because horrific basement wasn't already cliché enough," Riley muttered. Alex suddenly paused, holding up a hand. "Shoo. Did you hear that?" A distant tap, tap, tap echoed from below, slow and deliberate. "Oh, hell no," Riley breathed. "We are not walking toward that sound." Before they could debate, a loud thud above them sent dust showering down. Something massive was moving on the floor they had just escaped from. "It's still looking for us," Noah said, eyes wide. "Then we keep going," Alex whispered. They reached the bottom of the stairs, stepping into a vast, open chamber lined with towering stone pillars. At the center, an ancient well-like structure yawned open, surrounded by glowing blue symbols etched into the stone. Noah knelt beside the carvings, running his fingers over them. "This isn't just some random pit. It's a seal of some kind." Riley scoffed. "Oh great, we found the do not touch button of doom. Let's not poke it." Alex frowned. "If it's a seal, what's it keeping in?" Before Noah could answer, a distant scream echoed through the tunnels, unmistakably Jade's voice. "Jade." Alex turned toward the sound. "They're close. Which means whatever's chasing them is also close," Riley countered. They sprinted toward the sound, weaving through the maze-like underground corridors. The air grew thick with the stench of decay, and the walls seemed to pulse as though alive. Turning a corner, they nearly crashed into Sam and Jade, who were covered in dust and panting heavily. "Run!" Jade shrieked. "It's right behind us." A monstrous roar shook the tunnel. The creature emerged, twisted, skeletal, with blackened claws scraping against the stone. It lunged, its gaping maw splitting unnaturally wide. Alex grabbed a rusted iron lever jutting from the wall and pulled with all his strength. Clang! A heavy portcullis slammed down between them and the creature, its screeching howl shaking the tunnel as it clawed at the bars. "That won't hold it for long," Noah warned. "Then let's not be here when it gets through," Riley yelled. They ran, stumbling into another chamber. But as soon as they entered, the torches on the walls ignited with ghostly blue flames. The ground trembled. The well-like structure in the middle cracked open slightly, releasing a guttural hiss from below. "That's bad," Sam muttered. A deep, echoing voice whispered from the darkness. "You are not welcome." The symbols on the floor began to glow brighter, illuminating an inscription. Noah gasped. "It's not a seal to keep something in. It's a warning to keep us out." The ground rumbled violently. The creature behind the gate howled louder, thrashing against the barrier with newfound rage. "I don't care what it is, just tell me how we get out," Riley demanded. Alex scanned the room and spotted another doorway. "There. Move." The moment they stepped past the well, the blue flames erupted into an inferno, casting monstrous shadows across the walls. The whispering voices turned into agonized screams. They sprinted through the passage, their hearts pounding. As they burst into another corridor, the rumbling ceased. The sounds behind them were silenced. Panting, they slowed. The tunnel ahead stretched into darkness, but at the very end, a wooden door Old. Dust-covered. But different. A way out. They exchanged glances. No words were needed. Together, they stepped forward. As Alex reached for the handle, a chilling breeze swept through the tunnel. And from the darkness behind them, a single whisper crawled through the air. "You should not have come." End of episode 4.